Hello, and welcome to a new episode of the MabsArts podcast, a podcast produced by MabsArts. I am your host, Antonio Maps, and today we are going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and how they can help you focus your efforts during the year. Last year was a bit hectic for me. Things like Pass, Pintando Futuro, and a bunch of other projects snuck up on me and had me sewing, painting, and animating all throughout the day and night. But in this process, I understood the importance of making plans and sticking to them in order to achieve great things. It is why this year, I've decided to lay out a proper plan for my artistic endeavors. This plan starts with 10 goals that I would like to accomplish by the end of the year. Those goals are as follows, and in no particular order. Number 1, release the first issue of Valle de los Muertos, a comics that I'm currently producing. Number 2, release the first playable demo of Moai, an interactive experience. Moai is a game that I'm working on. Most of the projects are all by myself, but Moai is particularly fun because it's a game and I'm getting to do all the art, all the animation, and the story. And so far, it's gotten into a pretty big project. Soon I will be redoing all of the art and most of the mechanics are in, so I'm gonna start working on the character as well. It's a fun project that I'm working on, and I hope to this year at some point release the first playable demo. The third goal is to get at least 50 orders a month on Fiverr. This 50 orders a month on Fiverr is to help me, supplement my income. I do a lot of things, and I would like for those things to start giving more fruits in a way, more fruitful financial. What's the word? Financial growth. I just want prosperity. So 50 orders a month on Fiverr is pretty good for what I want to do. The fourth goal is to release a game or an app to the Google Play and the iOS marketplace. I've actually made a couple of apps. I've made 2 to be exact, and then the game, and then some other stuff in Flash, but for some reason I've had a bit of a difficulty getting to the Google Play Store, some things with the builds and stuff, but hopefully soon I will be able to amend that and start developing for the marketplaces on the phone. That's awesome. I love development, so that's something that I'm really looking forward to. The fifth goal this year is to release the pilot episode of Oi and Duo. Oi and Duo is a animation series that I've been thinking about with my friend. We've been writing some things and sketching here and there for the past couple of years. Not much has come of it, but I hope to at some point during the year rectify all of this as soon as I finish a series of shorts that I'm hoping to at some point have a collection of shorts by maybe the end of the year if all goes well, and then after that I'm going to start doing pilots. Because I feel like my animation has grown throughout the years and throughout time, and I just want to start working on bigger things after the little things that I'm working on, which is several little things that amount to a big thing, and then in the future I hope to do several big things that amount to bigger things. So yeah, that's why I have this fifth goal on the list. Goal number 6 is get the whole year ready on podcast. And the way I do this, as you can see, this is a new part of the podcasting process. I'm going to start talking to you via video, I guess, as well as the podcast. And you can find the video on my YouTube channel, which if you're watching, you're currently seeing that. And if you're hearing, the link is in the description of this podcast. But yeah, I'm going to start doing that. I really want to talk about topics that people would like to hear about. So suggest them in the comment section. I have a couple of scripts already laid out for this podcast and for the podcasts that are coming, so that's good, but I'd like to write more, preferably the whole year, which is 24 podcasts throughout the whole year. I got 4 of them ready, and I want 20 more to be done by the end of the year. And yeah, I'm just gonna start writing them, recording them, putting them in video, doing some light editing, and then releasing them hopefully every 2 weeks. We've been doing that for the past couple of months, I think, on the actual podcast, which you can find on Anchor.fm or any platform like Spotify, iTunes, or a podcast platform that you can think of. We're there, just MabsArts Podcast, MABS Arts Podcast. So yeah, that's what the goal number 6 is. And now moving on to goal number 7. Goal number 7 for this year, which I said 10 goals, but really I have 18 goals. But let's just get through the list. Goal number 7 is to complete all 12 Maps animations or Maps shorts. I've made a couple of shorts in the past, things like Brain Games and Awake and Last Monday, I think is the name of the other one, or something, Just a Monday, or short, something, Smiley's Day Off, I think it's Smiley's Day Off. And I've also done Monday stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about here. So back to it. Yeah, I have these shorts that I used to write for the Flow Down stream, and after that went away for a while, I started just doing my own thing, and I've been releasing them and working on them here and there, a couple of sessions a week, and I have about 4 or 5 done completely by the time this video comes out, maybe 6. And I just want to get the whole year, just 12 animation, 12 shorts completely done. I want them under my belt, and I want to just be able to say, yes, I have this collection of shorts that I completely animated, and you can see them back to back, or like however you want to see them on YouTube or on this physical copy. So that's one of the goals I have this year. And then after that, I don't want to do any shorts anymore. Maybe something if I really get excited about it, but I really just want to do bigger things, bigger animations, bigger work. So after I'm done with all those shorts and I have that little neat portfolio and little neat DVD collection or Blu-ray collection, whatever it is, at the time, and I'll be able to move on into some pilots like Oi and Duo. And I have something else that I want to finish in terms of pilots, which is the next goal. So that's perfect. It's called Mr. Maps and Friends. And if you've been following me or my channel or things around my Twitter, you know who Mr. Maps is, and it's a little character. Let me see if I can do some editing magic and just put him here, hopefully, or here, maybe here, I don't know. And that's my dog screaming in the background. You know how it is. And the way we're gonna do it is Mr. Maps, I'm gonna take that character and I'm gonna introduce him into a world, a fictional world, of which he's already part of. Especially if you see the coloring book that I've made, you can see that he's into a lot of activities, and I'm gonna take those pages and let me see if I can reach over here and get a coloring book for the people in the video. And I could reach one. It was very close by. I'm actually trapped inside like a little recording jail with like the screen behind me and all those things, the microphone, all of that. So it's a little hard to move, but I got the coloring book right here. You can see the Mr. Maps coloring book. And what I'm gonna do with this, hopefully either later in the year or maybe next year, it's not 2020 resolutions are so that I start having an idea and a focus on what I want to do throughout the next coming year, not necessarily a due date written in stone. I'm not gonna be that precious about it. I just want to get things done, and I'm not gonna stress about it, because if I'm doing things that are stressful, what's the point? There's no point. I just want to have fun. So yeah, and here we can see a little scene of Mr. Maps eating pizza. And I'm gonna take this kind of scenes and then animate them, have a whole story arc, and like a 1 minute, 2 minute short, and just get him to do things and show him why he's doing those things and all of that. And if you'd like to purchase this little book, this 20-page coloring book, you can purchase it on our store, on the MabsArts.storemb.com store, which I will also link in the description. So yeah, I have a really neat idea with this first page. I think it's the first page, second page maybe. Yeah, with the second page where he's surfing I have a couple of friends that are artists and they surf, and I'd love to throw them in and have them be part of the episode. So that's probably what the first pilot is going to be about, since it's the idea that I've thought about most. But that's something in the future to come. For now, let's move on to goal number 9. And the goal number 9 is to release 3 music videos this year. I have already recorded and edited 2 of them. I need to finish the songs in terms of mixing and mastering. I'm not gonna give out what the songs are or how I've recorded them or why I've recorded them, but they're done. They're gonna come out in the year. You can find that on it's gonna come out on my channel and also on the Rio Rock video channel. So yeah, look forward to that. The third video that I plan on recording needs sun. It's a lot of sun. So perhaps it's something that's gonna start production in about summer. It's not too hard. I just need to pick out some clothes. The rest of the props, I have them, and some stuff is gonna be animated. If all goes well and I have time, that's gonna be the video that I release at the end of the year. And it's with a friend. It's with a couple of friends that I've worked on the song or listened to it, and I plan to do that. I haven't actually told anybody about it, just my girlfriend. And but yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. I already have a couple of ideas, and yeah, I'm excited to record that. The next goal is goal number 10, and that is to incorporate my whole business. And incorporating my whole business means that not only do I want to go like to specialists and business people, but like I want to be able to have a place like my website where everything is stored in a neat fashion, and I can just link to all the neat little projects that I'm doing on the side in one place. So that's what incorporating my business is. Like if you go to my website, it's a little hard to understand or see that I do art services that I can draw for you if that's something you'd like, and illustrate your next cover or your book or whatever. I could do that, or animate for your next project. But it's hard to see all those things because they're all stored in different places online. Like you can see that on Fiverr, or you can see that that I sell stickers on my website or my store or on social media. It's a lot of different places that I'd like to just consolidate or incorporate into one place, that everything is going to be there. And in a way, this channel, this YouTube channel and this videos is a way for me to start doing that, to start incorporating my whole business and who I am into my business, and so people can get to see me and understand a little bit more of what I do and in a more personal manner. So yeah, that's goal number 10. I said I was gonna do 10 goals at the beginning, so I'm just gonna, you know what, I have 8 more goals that I'm just gonna quickly roll by, and then we're just gonna read the outro and call it a day for that. Actually no, there's a lot more stuff we can talk about. So seems like this 2020 resolution is gonna be a long episode, so let's go ahead and do that. The next goal number 11 and through 18, I'm just gonna name them. So it's to have a sticker service business that's thriving. So that's like 5 orders of stickers a month. I usually get like 1. I'd like to up that number to 5. 500 YouTube active followers. So if you're seeing this, subscribe, comment, and watch the next video, because there's no point in watching this one and then not watching the other ones. So watch everything I put out. It's for your enjoyment, education, or entertainment. So yeah, 10 monthly sales of MabsArts merch. If you know this, I make shirts, stickers, a lot of things, books, and soon to make comics. And I sell them on my shop, on my online store. And you can see this is one of my original designs. This is the pop design. And I did a really cool fashion show with a couple of friends, and it was really amazing. And this is one of the designs we used. I have a whole horoscope collection. You can see this one is Taurus, and then this is Libra. You can see Libra right here. And I have all 12 designs. You can see that on my store. And the goal for that goal is to make 10 monthly sales. Right now I make maybe 2-3 monthly sales. I'd like to make 10 just straight out the bat. That's gonna count everything, the stickers, the books, and just everything. I just want to make that happen. I want to have consistent sales, merchandise, marketing, new stuff. I just want to keep doing that, and allowing those passive income streams to grow a little bit at a time. Watering the little plant, so it grows beautifully. Next goal is 3,000 social media fans across Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So in total, it's gonna be about maybe 5,000. Because you really can't say 9,000 because people that follow you on Instagram often follow you on Facebook and Twitter. So, let's say 5,000 at most. But across all platforms, I want that number to be 3,000. The one that's really the worst right now is my Facebook numbers. Twitter is pretty good. Instagram's pretty good. I need to put a little more work on updating more frequently on Instagram, but usually you can see a lot of the stuff I do on Twitter. I like to just talk with people there, and you can just contact me there. You can do that by going to twitter.com/Antonio Mabs, ANTONIOMABS Maps. And moving on, next goal is 50 members on the Discord chat. I realize that most of these goals are actually analytics based or statistic based, but it's something that I want. I have a Discord chat and I would like to have 50 members. I think I have 10, 15, something like that. People that are talking and asking questions, and they want to know about what I do and how I do it and how they could do it too. So if you're somebody that's looking for those answers or those guidances and knowledge and research, you can join the group. I guess I'll put that in the description as well. There's a lot of things in the description right now. Just moving on, 10 monthly Patreons, pretty much the same thing, more Patreons. I have 2 Patreons right now. I have the Baile Los Muertos comic Patreon, and I have the Moai patrons. So yeah, you could just, if you'd like to see any of those projects get made in a more in-depth look or behind the scenes kind of stuff, just follow that. The Patreons, I don't know, more links for the description, I guess. And then the really fun stuff. I want to develop 5 shovelware apps under the MabsArts apps and games. So by develop shovelware apps, I mean like stuff that can actually, like a calculator is a tool, something that can help you do something in your business or in your life or in your creator's life. I don't know, something fun. I have 2 of them done. I have a police ticket calculator that I did for my dad who's in the police, and I did a solar panel calculator that you can also use, and none of them are available to the public yet. But once I fix the bug with Unity, I'll let you know, and I'll get them out to you, and you can download them if you need them. And for the future, I can do other stuff. And the last goal is to quit smoking. I might not look like it, but I am a heavy smoker, and I need to quit that. So I'm doing other things to, I guess, help me relieve that stress in another way and find other activities and hobbies to just live a better lifestyle. Now, I think that's enough. I wrote a whole bunch of stuff here, and I don't know. I think that's enough for today. I'm not gonna keep reading those things. Maybe in the future, but till next time. This was just a quick overview of what I want to do this year, and a little try at what the YouTube format could be. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day. Thank you for listening and watching this episode of the MabsArts podcast. If you're looking for stuff that could help you feel better, relieve your stress, creative stuff, creative interviews, music, art, all those kind of things, you can check out the podcast on any platform. It's called MabsArts Podcast, and you can listen to 3 things. You can listen to 5 minutes of self-love if you're an English speaker looking for some affirmations and meditations to just help your day. You can listen to the MabsArts Podcast, which is this. It's just me talking about what I do and how I do it. And then you can listen to the Real Rock interviews, and you hopefully can see most of that in my page. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain it too much. The only thing you need to know is that it's for Spanish and English speakers. So depending on your language, try and look for the title that's in your language. If it's in English, the title, then it's an English episode. If it's in Spanish and you don't understand it, then it's not for you. It's a Spanish episode, and just move along, listen to the next one, And yeah, this is an English episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. And see you later. This has been a wonderful experience. My name has been and will be Antonio Mabs, and you've been listening to a MabsArts produced podcast. And now, a word from our sponsors.